origin of why reputation matters. So this is actually, you can say, a 50-year-old trend. So certainly on the Gartner hype cycle, this would be very mature. But this is an infographic and analysis from Ocean Tomo. They've, for the last 50 years, been doing an analysis where they estimate the proportion of the market value of the S&P 500 companies in the US that is attributable to intangible assets. And you can see that's been going up from 17% in 1975 to 90% today. This is a substantial increase. Now, intangible assets can include a lot of different things, but certainly reputation is one of them. And we know for a fact now, not a hype, not just a trend, but we know for a fact now that intangible assets as well as reputation matter. They matter financially, they're important. And if reputation is important, then measuring it is also important. So when we started the company, we were looking around us and we can see that there's a lot of measurements happening in the communications world. There's a lot of data coming in through dashboards, usually dynamic dashboards. Data comes in real time or comes in on a daily basis. There's media monitoring, there's social listening, there's web, there's a lot of other things. But it's mostly output data that we saw. When it came to impact data, outcomes and impact, what we consider reputation data to be, reputation data as in stakeholder perception data, not media reputation, we basically saw this. Companies, and still today, companies mostly looked at stakeholder perception data once a year, at good times. Some of them once every other year, some of them not at all. So for us, there was still a reliance in the industry on very infrequent perception data, which for us did not make sense given the trend of growing financial value of reputation. Problem with this old way of measuring reputation, managing reputation, is that it fails to achieve what everybody wants to achieve, which is insight actionability. Insight actionability, it's maybe a buzzword that people talk about a lot, but it's important. If insights are not actionable, if data is not actionable, then at the end of the day, it's just there for show. Now, how do you achieve insight actionability? Well, in our world, in order to be actionable, insights and data should allow you to make decisions and take action. Actions to optimize your activities. In order to do that, you need to see the impact of your activities. Actions to mitigate risk, maybe even prevent risk as it happens. Actions that relate to correlating different metrics and data points, sharing them across the organization and taking very quick action